Good morning, dear children. This is Shruti ma'am, Modern English School, New Area, Navada. Today I will discuss in front of you the poem Wind, and the writer is actually a Tamil writer. He is Subramania Bharati, and it is translated by A.K. Ramanujan. The subject matter of the poem is that wind, it is represented over here as a natural phenomena, means natural aspect, which is very much strong and unavoidable. Understood? The wind, will we be able to avoid wind if it comes? And if any natural wind is natural phenomena, wind is natural aspect, we cannot, neither we can blow it nor we can stop it. So, and we all of we are more or less aware of wind, what a wind can do, and that very simple things are there that what wind can do. And wind is a very strong natural aspect, and that here that wind is not only wind, this is also the strong unavoidable situations, circumstances, which is very much sure for our life, which we never can avoid. So what we have to do, what this wind or the unavoidable natural aspects do to our life. In the very beginning of the poem, that the poet is talking with wind, and he is telling, wind, come softly. Means the poet is requesting the wind to come softly. But wind will come softly? No, never. So and again the poet is telling what you have done. Means what the destructions, what the damages has been done by the wind, by the strong wind. What he has done, what wind has been done to the human being. The wind has destroyed, the wind has broken the weak buildings, the wind has broken the doors, the window panes, the wind has the wind has torn the pages of the books, the wind has thrown out the books from the shelves. So all these things the wind has done, and we know very well that these things can be done by a wind. Can we stop all these things? We can't stop. So, and these are the very natural thing that can be done by the wind, and the wind has done also. That the persons who are not so much strong, then they can also fall down by the heat of the wind. So all these things are done by the wind, and the poet is talking with the wind by telling that what the wind has done. So here another thing is that the poet is telling that the wind is unavoidable. So and that here that in this world there are two types of persons. One one is some people are very much strong, and some people are very much weak. How a person is strong? A person can be strong both in physically and mentally. The persons who are very much strong mentally, they can face anything. They can overcome any bad situation, any hard situation, any adverse situation. And on the other hand, the weak people, whatever the things, the matters, whatever is weak, they can be destroyed very easily by this sort of strong phenomena like wind. So what we have to do? We will request wind. We will request the this unavoidable, strong and adverse situations, or we will make ourselves strong. The poet is telling that this is better to make ourselves strong, and that when any matter, any person, anything is strong, they become more stronger by facing this adverse situation, by facing this difficult situations. So that by giving the example, very common example, suppose there is a fire. The fire is not so much strong. So what will happen? What you have seen, when the wind is blowing, the fire becomes eliminated, the fire becomes stopped. And if the fire is very much strong, then if the strong wind blows, then what will happen? Then the fire will grow more, and it will roar. So that the strong people becomes, that strong things becomes the friend of the strong people and strong thing. So what we have to do? We will never request neither wind nor any adverse situations. Rather, we will make ourselves strong to protect ourselves. So next stanza, what the poet is telling? The poet is telling that we will not. We have come to know the power of the wind, how much powerful the wind is, and the wind is never listen to anybody. So what we have to do? How we will protect? How can we protect ourselves? We can make our building strong. We can form the doors that will not be broken. If it is strong, it will not be broken by the wind. If our bodies become strong, we will not be fallen down by the heat of wind. If our mind is strong, if our hearts are firm, steadfast, we will not broken down by the heat, by the blow of the wind. So this is the summary. This is the main thing of your poem, the wind, which where the poet wants to warn us. The poet wants to make us aware that by the destructions of the wind, and at the same time the poet also tells us that we should make ourselves strong very much, that the wind or that any adverse situation, any bad situation will not be able to do any harm to us. So the students, you listen this video, you learn your poem and all the difficult meanings and all that poetic that devices, everything I will send you in written form. It will be easy for you to learn. So thank you everybody. Stay home, stay safe.